It's June of 2016. Sega is celebrating Sonic the Hedgehog's 25th anniversary. After years of ups and downs, they're ready to show us the next experience they have to offer. Now right away, we get news that boggles the minds of everyone. Boom! Brand new classics, baby. After many attempts at trying to emulate the feel of classics, Iizuka just gives up and says, hey, let those indie kids try something. And Mania is what we get. We had barely even begun and already we thought the night couldn't get much better than it already was. Nothing could top it. But then another trailer hits. Sonic Forces, then known as Project 2017, a new, modern title. Not only were we getting an entirely new classic game after over 2 decades, but a modern game with a development time of 4 whole years was set to come out just after. It was a big year for Sonic and nobody could wait. Most of their eyes set on Mania, but from the very beginning, I kept the closest attention possible to the development of Forces. Now for some time, very little news comes from Forces. If we get anything, it's mostly Mania or just some general Sonic related news. For a while, anyone with interest in Forces has very little information to go by, most just from articles. March 17th, 2017. Out of nowhere, we finally get some sort of footage on this game. Hype is raised and curiosity spikes. What could come next? Same day, an instrumental for the main theme drops. It sounds wonderful. This is truly where the hype began, and we couldn't wait for more. About a month later, on April 12th, a Nintendo Direct video comes out that shows about 6 seconds of classic gameplay from Forces. But it seems to be automated and simple. It's only 6 seconds, so we wait a bit to make any huge judgments. Well, most of us anyway. April 25th, the footage of the entire stage hits. Suspicions are correct as it shows bare bones and basic level design. Well, some music that is, well... This doesn't confirm how classic will be designed throughout the whole game, but it leaves a sour taste in some mouths, especially since, with the release of Mania, he feels out of place in terms of gameplay. Though, he does at least have a place in the story, and this game began development before Mania was even starting, so I don't really blame them for keeping it in. They kind of already put work into it. Then on May 16th we get new gameplay, this time for the new third play style. A completely customizable avatar. He uses Wisp-powered tools called Wispins. This is big news. The first time character customization of such caliber has been in a Sonic game. A small bit of gameplay is revealed and hopes are set higher. Mid to early June, E3 is up and running. We get complete gameplay of Forces through a demo shown off. It begins with Modern, his stage now fully shown off. A 2D section is introduced, confirming he'll stick to his hybrid gameplay from games of past. Classic gets a boss fight that, while looks kind of cool, wasn't the most exciting thing to offer. It was just kind of a throwback to the first boss ever of Sonic, and then it just randomly switches to Egg Dragoon. Whatever. This is what we've been waiting for. We get Custom Heroes' entire Green Hill, pretty much entirely 2D stage, with this giant crab walker appearing at the end. A simple quick step section, but it's a cinematic set piece that does an amazing job of ending off the stage. Later on down the line and most recently, we get a 4th playstyle, a tag team between your custom character and Sonic himself. It's completely 3D, at least so far, and comes in with a great new aesthetic for Green Hill to the point where it's not even Green Hill anymore. And again, the music keeps getting better. So why am I telling you all this? Well, it's important, for a few reasons. The game seems to be more of a colors boost game versus a Generations and Unleashed boost game. This is only really a me problem, since Colors is my least favorite 3D Sonic game, aside from Adventure 2 and Secret Rings. Its level design is mostly pretty boring, the controls feel awkward, and the lack of story really turns me off. Forces at first didn't really look groundbreaking, and it seemed to follow suit with what Colors was. But now, though, Forces looks like it at least tries to improve what Colors did, which as a whole makes me more excited for it. The platform looks better, the Wispins look pretty fun, hell there's even a stage in full 3D. That's a significant step up from Colors. The game's also been in development for 4 entire years. That's longer than any anniversary title so far, way longer than 06 Generations. And while I did love 06, it didn't really live up to what it should have been. The effort in Forces also rivals that of Unleashed, which, like the game or not, undeniably had tons of heart put into it. I'm a huge fan of modern Sonic as a whole. Some of my favorite games are Unleashed, Black Knight, and 06. A new boost game after 6 years sounded far beyond promising. With each passing reveal it began to look better and better. My only real concern is whether or not Mania ends up far overshadowing Forces and possibly even killing modern Sonic because of its reception. But we'll just have to wait and see. I'm not entirely scared though. Forces seems like it's going to be a game that's worthy of going out on, if that does happen. Even if it doesn't seem like the best gameplay, it still looks fun as a whole. Every set piece of cinematic moments shown off adds to this grand feeling, and a greater focus on in-level character interaction is shown. And it's not just some random tutorial shit in the level every half a second. The music's awesome, and so far every try gets my heart racing. I've only been a big Sonic fan for a few years now, so this is the first time I can get excited for a new modern title's release. I am very confident that Forces is going to be great, or at the very least great for me. Even despite some problems I have, like classics inclusion, lots of 2D, and the boost switch system, I'm sure this will be a grand adventure, and while I can't say much for others, I know this game is one that I wouldn't miss for anything.
Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight. All alone we will never be. The two of us are holding the key. We see today a world we couldn't see. Before I say goodbye to you, one more last fist bump.
Hey everyone, unscripted update. I'm sorry this video took so long. I had school things to worry about, and as well as the biggest thing, Hurricane Irma heading towards Florida, at least as far as we know. Florida's where I live, so like there's a problem. I might be getting hit. I should be okay. The house we're staying in, the houses here are literally built to outlast hurricanes like this, but like, you know, it should be fine. But if you don't hear from me in a little while, it's probably because of that. We're trying to figure out everything about the hurricane, after which trying to recover whatever we may or may not have lost, and getting internet back. Yeah, so that's a fun thing. Hopefully the data, like my mobile data, will still be up during the storm, so I'll be able to keep you guys posted on maybe like Twitter or something. So if you want to be posted, possibly, follow me there. But yeah, there's not really too much else I can say. I'm gonna try to do my best to stay safe during this hurricane, and once I come back, I'll probably do a Sonic mix or two, with, you know, the music shit. And yeah, hopefully you guys will be cool with that. My name's Plymouth. Have a good one.